Let's try e4 here. Okay. Petroff? Roy Lopez? Philidor? Cochrane's Gambit. Cochrane's Gambit? It's official. D5, bishop b3. Black is chewing up time. Let's see. Alrighty, so what do you do against the Cochrane Gambit? D5, bishop e6. My opponent has typed, darn it, I don't know this. Let's pull the king a little bit closer. Come on out. Don't be scared. Okay, what about d4, castle? Castle time? d4 time? Knight c3 time? f4 time? None of the above? This can't be bad. Can it? This can't be bad. No. This is the move. This is the move. Have a giant pawn center. He's running scared. Scaredy cat. It's kind of what you have to do, though. I mean, that's where I have compensation. Give up the minor piece, the king's gonna be a little bit scared. Scaredy cat line. King f7, running for the hills. Fleeing. He's fleeing. Now that knight. Should I pin him? Like this? Like this? I might want a queenside castle. I also might not want to do that. h4, h5. There's some appeal to that, I think. Ooh. That could get pretty juicy right there. Ooh, what about queen f3 with pawn push? Exploiting the pin, getting at b7. Yeah, I like this. Queen f3, get my bishop out even, and then queenside castle, and I think everything is lovely. Then maybe there still is this h4, h5 possibility. Here we go. I have my eggs all in one basket here. So, it's do or die with this type of imbalance. Let's play here. I still have this e5 idea with then follow-up discovered check possibilities. Queenside castle. Here we go. Throw my other rook on e1. It's threatened again. And now it cannot be prevented. But wait a second. Which rook to play to e1? I think it's the d rook that's better. Because I'm still thinking of this h4, h5 idea. As soon as I throw a rook here, the king I think has to go back, probably to g8. Otherwise, this pawn advance comes in successfully. If the knight ever moves, then there's eventual bishop g5, discover check, queen dead, or a minor piece at least. Wait, but why not just this right away? Ooh. Pawn push takes, knight takes, bishop takes, rook here, queen check. That's a pain. That is one that you don't want to deal with, is it? No. I'm abandoning, with this last move, I'm definitely abandoning any h4, h5 idea, and now black is beat. Z5 move is going to be a killer. I, at the very least, get back a minor piece now. Knight has to run. And now, bishop g5 is happening. Not enough time to get fully developed at this point. c6, I guess, was aimed at defending. It was defending against an eventual queen b7, but yeah, the king position is the one that was the most important to address first, at least. So, time should not be an issue. What is the best resistance black can be putting up here? I also have the possibility of just capturing, or excuse me, just playing e6 and grabbing the knight on d7 and having a passed pawn. Like right now. Ooh, actually, there's rook takes knight. I have several good choices here. Bishop g, pawn e immediately. Rook takes knight, followed by pawn push. Bishop check. This is best, I think. Just with an eventual capture, I'm on the queen and knight. Both files opened up now. Queen's hit twice. It's almost like a double, I was just going to say double check, but like a double attack on the queen if she wants to be saved. Just like in double check, the king must always move. If the queen's in a double attack, she's usually going to have to move. And now things are just falling here, so my bishop does have pressure on it. Playing here, there's got to be a mate happening soon. So, this is trouble. No good solution, right? The Cochrane Gambit out of the Petroff. Petroff is something we could see in the World Championship match, but I can assure you there will be no Cochrane Gambit. I would be very surprised if we saw that. Imagine that. Alright, this is ending with the pawn mate. f7. Alright. Good game, Chamia. Let's back up. I do have, if you are wondering, Cochrane's Gambit. I'm trying to see. I'm going to link a video, live Blitz video that I posted to my YouTube channel out of the Cochrane's Gambit. If you're looking for some more insight, because I'm not I never really do anything thorough here after the Blitz games. But here's a video. I'm linking it in the chat out of this opening. So just as some additional reference, could maybe review that if it's of interest to you. So Petroff, Cochrane's Gambit. I do in that video reference d5, giving back the pawn with the follow-up bishop d6, rook to e8, and then tuck that king away, get castled artificially. This is a little bit scary. I think at the very least, when it does get to this point, as soon as this rook is played, you have to get out of this. You have to get off of the f-file. You have to try king g8, and then be prepared to retreat with your knight after I get this move in successfully. I think I don't know. I think there might not even be a great continuation for you, because if you're doing this, you're playing down a rook, and I have everything mobilized. So it's pretty scary here. I think d5 is something to look into. Maybe even just bring your king back, maybe. I'm not sure, but at that later stage, I'm definitely sure that you have to get off of the F file with your king. So my earliest suggestion is to play around with the D5 move before, or in response to this. Consider D5, pawn takes, bishop D6, and you'll get your rook and king coordinated, I believe. Now, if I'm a bit more stubborn after D5, I could just be backing up and not taking. And at which point you could maybe then play C6 to just reinforce your D5 pawn. But anyhow, consider D5 at this moment here. Can't be 100% sure that it's best, but it's another way to approach the bishop check move.